This is a hypnosis for joy. You may find yourself either lying or sitting down. You're so comfortable and you're so relaxed already. And you can imagine yourself closing your eyes down. That's right. And as you do, you can find a spot in your body that is most comfortable. So take a moment to find that comfortable and peaceful spot. And now you should have found that. And you can now imagine that comfort going from that spot throughout your entire body, all the way from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And you're breathing in and out. And you can feel the comfort go through each cell and each fiber of your being, and it's amazing, isn't it? You find it so easy to relax and to feel comfort and peace. And throughout this hypnosis, you'll find it just as easy to feel so much joy. And you'll see yourself filled with joy. You'll hear sounds of joy. And you'll really feel so much joy. And you're doing so well so far because you are a wonderful person. And as that comfort is through your whole body and you feel so amazing and so at ease, your eyes are closed. And I know right now you may not feel the most joy you have ever felt. And this is not about making you feel joy. This is really about helping you see a time in life, perhaps when you had so much joy. In the next minutes, you have the opportunity to explore the part of the mind that's often hidden to us. This is the creative part of the mind. And it is really quite fascinating. I wonder, and it is a good thing to wonder, if you were to keep your eyes closed and imagine being in deep trance, if you can also imagine gazing at a crystal ball. I'm sure you've seen a crystal ball at someone's home or in your hand. Imagine gazing at the crystal ball and seeing inside of it a time when you were younger. Maybe back to when you were a teenager, and finding in the subconscious mind a time when you had so much joy at this age. and being able to stare into this crystal ball and having so much joy at that time. It is pretty amazing, isn't it? It's so easy for the subconscious mind to create these images inside the crystal ball. Your subconscious mind knows exactly what you're doing and what you can see and what you can hear and what you can feel. Really observe yourself in the crystal ball, having so much joy at that time. The image is bright and vivid. The sounds are soothing and relaxing. And the feelings are so comfortable and so peaceful. Now imagine another crystal ball right next to this one. It looks like the other one. And imagine in this crystal ball, you are older than in the first, maybe 20 or 25 years old, depending on how old you are. And this could be something you were doing, or it could be with someone who you were with, or somewhere where you were. It doesn't really matter. What matters is you are using this ability of creativity to see this joy. And from this point, you can see both crystal balls directly next to each other, and you can experience this joy. So go ahead and focus on your breathing, and you're breathing in so much joy, so much comfort, and so much peace, and you're breathing out any stress, tension, doubts, or worries. That's right. You are doing excellent. Really feeling and seeing and hearing so much joy. And you're probably wondering what's next. And this is amazing because the creative part of your mind is in a trance. And it has so many learnings already. And you're using your intuition now in this state of hypnosis. And maybe you're thinking how just last year, was a different time than now. And even if it wasn't far in the distance, or even if it doesn't use much effort to find another image of when you had so much joy last year, you can easily and effortlessly imagine a third crystal ball next to the other two. We can really visualize a third image of when you had so much joy last year. So go ahead and create this scene and this picture in your mind. You're using your mind's eye as your eyes are closed because you're so relaxed. And you can hear the sounds of joy, and you can feel joy throughout your body, just like earlier when you felt that comfort from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. It's so amazing to visualize and see these three crystal balls next to each other, isn't it? These are three brilliant images where you experience so much joy on a very high level. And as easily as you've imagined these three crystal balls, you can easily imagine floating up out of your body and observe the you that is right here, right now, watching the crystal balls, and really notice how you feel here and now, watching and visualizing these crystal balls. And you can think of a word that describes how you feel in observation of these three crystal balls that have these three amazing episodes of so much joy. And maybe this is something you knew you could do. Or maybe you really never even thought about doing it. And whether you know you can do it, you don't really know. But right now, you know that you can do it. And you can imagine even taking this to another level, where another you is floating outside of yourself, floating above, right here, and watching you, watching the crystal balls. And when you have floated up and done this, you can tell the other you what you need to know about the ability of experiencing the feeling of joy. So you can go ahead and talk to yourself and really take in what you see, what you hear, and what you feel. You've created this so easily and effortlessly. And you know you can do this anytime you want in the future. Your mind knows how to create these amazing pictures, these amazing sounds, and these amazing feelings. Now you really know that you know how to do this, to feel so much joy. And as you continue to talk to yourself, or maybe you just want to listen to the sound of my voice, you realize how amazing it is having different points of view, or a shift in perception, that you can really do this and speak to yourself with encouragement, and speak to yourself with kindness, and speak to yourself with acceptance and confidence. It feels pretty good, doesn't it? To be right here, right now, with so much joy, as you had so much joy in these 3 crystal balls. So really enjoy yourself, just relaxing and feeling at ease in this place of serenity that you created. And you can really do this anytime in the future if you just close your eyes and relax, and imagine even 1 or 2 or 3 of these scenes in crystal balls. It can be of joy, or it can really be of any other positive emotion or vibration. And you have so much confidence that you can do this. You know how to use the creative part of your mind anytime that you want. And you know with relaxation, it brings so much creativity, learning, intuition, and success. Now it's time to reorient to the room, to the air around you, and to the sound of my voice. This feeling of creating so much joy is not something that I have done to you, but something that you have created yourself. And so when I count to 3, anytime you need this over the next day or 2 or 3 to have so much joy, or to be healthy or heal or grow or change, you consider lie down for a moment and go back to this resource state you have created here and now. And so when you open your eyes, this is not the end of this process, but the beginning of it. This is the new reality you have created in your everyday world. Your world has so much joy. 1, 2, 3, opening the eyes, feeling wonderful, ready to enjoy the rest of your day, or drift and dream into a comfortable and peaceful sleep.